Hi, welcome to Bucks and Boudoir. Today we are going over floor poses. And I love floor poses because to do them, all you need is a floor and a body, and boom, you can do them. They work for just about every body. The only people who I'd maybe recommend not doing floor poses would be people who struggle to get up and down off of the floor. Otherwise, these are really fantastic for anyone, whether you are a photographer and you're looking to add a few more poses to your repertoire, or maybe you want to take some sexy selfies. These work either way. So we're going to start with the laying down pose. And for this, I want you to think about where the camera is. If you know where your camera is, you can totally do this pose. So to start, we're going to lay on our tummy. Now, you could lay fully extended. I'm not going to do that, just for the sake of audio so that you all can hear me. So I'll keep myself lifted a little bit, but you could outstretch your arms fully and lay with your head in between your arms. What I want to focus on doing is keeping my booty pointed towards the camera, because whatever is nearest the camera will appear biggest. And for this, we want to show off our booty. So let's make sure that she is the star of the show. I'm going to tuck my left leg underneath my right. I'm going to make sure that I'm rolled on the hip closest to the camera. So whatever hip is closest, that's the leg that's tucked underneath. Toes are pointed. Arms are outstretched. And then we're going to go from just chilling to like pushing our booty. So we are going to activate our lower back and try to push our booty towards that camera. And you can see we started here, not much happening, not very engaged. And we ended up here. And that is a really fantastic booty shot, as well as showing off calf muscles and legs. So if you've been doing squats or you just want to show off your legs, this is a good one to do. So we've gone from laying to now kneeling. And there are two ways you can go about this kneeling pose. You can either face your camera head on. If we keep knees together, it's a little more demure, soft, feminine. If we open legs, it's a little more powerful, masculine, taking up space. Choice is yours, whatever vibe you want to go to. We're going to sit all the way down so that booty is touching heels. We want to push what towards the camera now? Probably chest. This one's all about the chest. So that's what's going to lean forward towards the camera. And then with your hands, something that I like to do is a little bit of flow posing. So we might start in hair. You might want to move your hands down your hair and go over your chest. If you've got something strappy, you can grab onto it. If you've got something strappy here, you can grab onto it. And end with hands in between thighs, using your arms to push everything together. So, heels, touching booty, chest, forward towards the camera, hands in hair, and then we're going to move them. I always recommend asymmetrically because that's a little more interesting. We'll move them down the body, across chest, and in between thighs. If your tummy is not your favorite thing in the world, that's okay. We can even come down into a little more of a crawl and use our hands to highlight maybe the things that we really like about ourselves and conceal things that maybe we're still working on loving, and that's okay. So that's a pretty simple transition from one to another. Now, if you want this pose to be about the booty, we're going to do the exact same thing, but now what's going to face the camera? The booty is going to face the camera. I prefer an open stance. I think that's super hot. So I'm going to keep my legs open. Toes are pointed. Booty is now the thing that is pushed back towards the camera. And for something like this, I always recommend keeping hair entirely behind you if you have longer hair, and still do your flow posing. Or flow posing. If I had underwear on that I could show you, I would probably give myself a little bit of a wedgie. Big fan of wedgies over here. So that's a really easy one to do. Look, but we just got like two totally different poses without the client having to actually do anything different. The only thing that changed was the direction that they were facing. And if you have a studio where maybe the lighting works, where you are the one who moves and the client gets to stay, even better. To me, the less work a client does, the better. All right, last pose we're gonna do. We've done laying, we've done kneeling. We're kind of gonna do like a squat, a little bit of a squat. Let me go throw on some heels for this one so you can envision what I'm talking about. Okay, I am back and I am walking like a little deer because these shoes are a little bit higher than I am used to. I've also changed the angle of the camera because for this one, I like to be sort of as close to the ground as possible. So I've dropped you guys down a little bit to show you kind of how this one works. Now, this pose, I really like doing it with shoes on. Normally, I don't care if clients have shoes or not. I think pretty much most poses can be either or, but this one I really like having shoes. So we want to keep legs closest to the camera because this one is all about the legs and being a badass. We're gonna keep them staggered underneath shoulders, drop down into a squat, and then I'm gonna put all of my weight, instead of being centered, I want it all shifted to my back leg. And I'm gonna bring this foot forward a little bit, and then I'm gonna go into a bit of a power pose. So chin will probably be looking up. I like it when like people are looking kind of down at where I am because that's very powerful. You can bring hands into hair. You can bring hands in front of you. But this one's really about the leg and the shoe and just being a badass. And that's all you gotta do. If somebody struggles with balance or their knees, this one might not be the easiest, but you can shoot it pretty quickly. So if they're down to try it, why not try it? Hopefully that gave you some ideas. Was there a favorite pose that we did? I would love to hear it. Otherwise, if you're looking for more boudoir education and resources, you've come to the right place. Please like the video, make sure you follow me, and I will see you all again next Saturday. Bye.